Kwa hivi sasa naarifa kwamba moja kwa moja tunaenda kwa waziri wa sanaa na michezo Bwana Kipchumba Murkomen, tusikia naye pia kusema kwa hivi sasa.
You don't need now to preach. You just need to bring people out, yeah, and organize very well your banners properly, work with the sponsors to make sure that you have this very one opportunity to market our country first. For me, I speak about country, but for you, you speak about your counties. So as you work about your counties, for me, my picture is that when the world sees, they say, where is this? We say it's Kenya. They will come and find out the details later when they arrive in Kenya, where Iten, where Kapsabet, and where Eldred is the details. But really our hope is that we partner together to make sure this is a big event for our tourism. I will be reaching out to the Ministry of Tourism, my colleague C.S. Miano, so that again we tap in together to the opportunities that are available in this very important event. It's a big thing. Cycling is a big thing. Just like running is a big thing in Kenya, cycling in the world is a very big thing, and this is really great opportunity. I want to implore also our media houses to create time for athletes here, the federation, the sponsors, to just be available and appear before your shows to explain what's happening, because through that we are going to inspire a younger generation that are going to take up cycling as a sport. As a ministry, as I said, we want to broaden this sector. We are also intending to put more emphasis and effort in supporting the sports infrastructure and sports development. Now, we cannot, and I say this in Bunge, and I want to repeat here, we cannot continue having sports as a social function supported by government. If we just look at sports as just a social function, we will not be able to unlock the economic benefits and the employment benefits that comes with sports. Sports must be seen as business. It must be seen as development of a trade and business and a service like any other sector. If we see and invest in sports the way it should be and organize these sports, it should be able to employ so many people in the country. And that's why, in terms of, I really want to see, the government of Kenya is putting considerable amount of money to organize this event. But I want to see the private sector to exit us, to put something better. And in the next events, we should not be having the government being here. It should be sponsors coming from, it should only be left to the government of Kenya to sponsor its athletes who are participating in the event. But the sponsorship of the event itself should really attract enough advertisements and enough business opportunities for the private sector to invest. When I said in Parliament the other day that we should not, as a country, be having stadia and sports facilities owned by government, I meant it, and I repeat, it should not be the case that a government of Kenya puts a building of a stadium 20, 30, 40 billion. That money would have gone to education, it would go to health, it would go to something else. If we organize sports well as a business, it is the private sector which should own these facilities, including the stadia. They're the ones who should be owning, leasing out. We will use them in events, but day to day, they are making money out of those facilities. So private sector in Kenya, please, let us sit down. I will be organizing a roundtable meeting to see how the banks, the corporates in this country, and the various investors in this country can be given an opportunity to participate in sport. And that's why, when I came to office, and even before I came to office, I insisted that the only way we can build confidence in the sports management and development is by making sure that the federations are being run professionally and in an accountable manner, so that it can give confidence to somebody to put their money into a federation. They must be able to see what is that money doing to develop the sport and what is it doing to make a return to the common mwananchi in Kenya. That is the direction we are moving, including in cycling, including in all the other federations that we are